Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Realms of the Haunting, Blind. Now, I'm here in this dark basement, and I happen to remember... that there was an enemy that spawned right here, and I'm pretty sure there are more enemies around. Oh great, I'm dead. Wait, but how can I even leave? If he's blocking the passage? Is it supposed to be like this? Is it a bug? Well, I will try to proceed. I will. Oh, great. And by great I mean horrible. Okay, I need to find some healing.
Beer keg. Could use some of that right now.
Because if I do not, then I'm pretty much screwed. Oh, there's a monster imprisoned in like a cell.
Thing seems to be caught in some ward. Someone's keeping it here, that's for sure.
Okay. Can I kill it? Should I? Seemingly I can't. Although, I think I can't because I don't think the projectile actually flies past the bars. I think if you take a look at... I think it stops at the bars, and I assume it's being kept here for some actual purpose.
There's some sort of lock mechanism built into this. Locked.
Okay, can't open that. So seemingly there's not much down here. But the even bigger problem is, how do I leave? Like, from the looks of it... Oh, I can jump. Okay, I just remembered that. Okay, so I think I'm actually done. There is a locker in the bathroom that I cannot open, but apart from that... what's that? Oh, some kind of a flashlight.
Heavy-duty torch.
Looks like it belongs to someone in security or something, though I doubt it. There's a trace of power in this thing, but I can't tell what it could be.
Okay, it's a magical flashlight. Oh, that's very interesting. Seemingly it might illuminate... It might illuminate the glyphs around the house, because this surely wasn't here before. I need to switch to the wand that dispels those, right? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, I'm confused here. Okay, I think I know what's going on. Where's the wand? No. Okay, what has happened? I don't understand. From the looks of it, because if I click this, it attacks me with my current weapon. So from the looks of it, it should be a weapon. Not this. Not this either. Oh, great. It's so dark and small and insignificant that I cannot even see this. Like, I thought this space was blank, and instead it's here. Okay. So it opened a passage.
Someone likes their privacy.
Nothing's gonna smash through that.
Opened a passage to the kitchen.
Look at the grime on this. Someone called bug hunters.
So you're telling me yours isn't like this?
Of course not. Key. Used to be a tag on it, I think.
So what was it doing in the refrigerator?
Okay. Presumably important. So it's good that I visited this place.
These knives are sharp.
Good kitchen knives usually are.
Some ladles.
Old cooker.
Spotless. That's surprising.
I don't think I can access it from this side. So let's just go around and see if any more glyphs have appeared. Now that I have the torch equipped, because I do, right? Oh, I don't. It has changed for the key. Okay. But at least I know it's happening, so I can change it. No glyphs around here.
Locked.
There are glyphs around here. Okay, so this just goes to the kitchen from the other side. And this comes to the kitchen as well. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I got really scared of that for a second, because I thought that was an enemy, and I literally have 0 health. So, it is a mirror. If I crack it, I cannot pass to the other side. It's just decorative, I guess. Let's check the upstairs as well for any new passages that might have opened. I would really like to find some healing.
Locked. Locked.
Locked, you say? Well, what's the purpose of that? This just opens the locker from the bathroom, but it is just see-through.
Locked.
Like, what's the actual purpose of that? I can't really tell. Because to my knowledge, to my understanding, it does exactly nothing. Okay, there's another bathroom in here and another huge mirror. And this one I cannot even break. Okay.
Talk about filthy.
No one's used this for some time.
Talk about filthy.
No one's used this for some time.
Think I'm gonna puke.
Oh.
Okay, let's save just in case a glyph explodes in my face and kills me. Okay, the walls are scribbled in arcane symbols, which is on one hand not a good sign, but on the other hand a very good sign, because it means that it's a plot significant location of sorts. Let's change our weapon to, I guess, the boomstick is kind of good. So let's use that. Okay, there's a key, which is probably important. Nothing else apparently, but I need to re-equip the torch as well as the wand. And I also need to save, because I'm literally one hit away from death. So whatever enemy surprises me is pretty much going to kill me. And let's check that bathroom with the other locker from before. Oh, it's not a bathroom actually. It's the inside of this cupboard over here. And indeed, it opened this, which presumably opens maybe the door downstairs? That's what I would presume. But let's finish exploring this floor, and just to be sure, let's go into this bathroom over here. Yeah, this just opens into the other room for whatever reason. I don't really understand how is that helping me. So I have an unused key. I presume it might be either for the door downstairs or for one of the doors in the church. Either way, I am making some progress here, so that's definitely good. Okay, this opens back to this, which again solves one more loose end. Okay, let's explore this.
Someone's novel. Father's, maybe.
Maybe not. This book's personal to someone. The aura surrounding it speaks to me of someone other than your father.
Oh. Okay, so apparently one of those books is like cursed or something? Oh great, I didn't save. That's a little annoying. But at least I am making steady progress. I should be happy with that.
Locked. Locked.
What? What are you talking about? Okay, let's save again.
Someone's novel. Father's, maybe.
Maybe not. This book's personal to someone. The aura surrounding it speaks to me of someone other than your father.
Someone's novel. Father's, maybe.
Maybe not. This book's personal to someone. The aura surrounding it speaks to me of someone other than your father.
Okay, this book is cursed. Maybe I can survive picking it up if I have more health. So I will try and remember that it's here.
Someone's novel. Father's, maybe.
What's the title? I would appreciate if it stopped spinning like crazy. The Pit and the... The Pit and the Pendulum. That's by Edgar by Edgar Allan Poe. Actually read it when I was younger, and I remember I was kind of scared by it, like when imagining the situation. And there's a particular passage from this book. I cannot quote it verbatim, but I remember very vividly sort of the images it created in my head, because the protagonist was trapped in like a dark, in like a pitch black room, so he didn't know what was going on around him. But at some point there was some light that got into the room, and it described that the walls were painted in the design of like little demons all around him or something like that. I will look for the particular passage and I will copy it in the description. But I remember when I was reading it, as a kid, it somehow spoke to me when I imagined the scene, and I remember I was actually having nightmares about the scenario depicted in The Pit and the Pendulum. Okay, I picked up another book as well.
Someone's novel.
Maybe.
Okay, I cannot read that. Like, come on. It's a bit annoying that the game doesn't tell me what the doesn't tell me what the thingamajig, what the book is called. You'd think I would be able to at least do that.
Nothing down the back.
Let's carry on trying, though.
This has seen better days.
Bit of a mismatch in here, don't you think?
Okay, I do think I need more health to pick this up. Or alternatively, I cannot pick this up at all, because it will always kill me. More testing is required. I cannot shoot it, and I cannot inspect it. So I guess I'm done in this house then. So let me just quickly check the church again, now that I have the magical torch, because maybe some glyphs. Okay, I'm kind of screwed. I'm kind of very much screwed.
Locked. Locked. More extravagance, but nothing out of the ordinary.
It's partitioning that small room beyond from the rest of the church.
No glyphs around here from the oh, no, but it has changed to... Is it the torch? No, it has changed to the key. Okay, so let's take a look around again.
Locked.
Okay, it seems to me that there should be a way to open those doors, right? Because at first I thought that the two feathers that I have are the item required to get passage into Arkva, but I'm no longer so sure. So overall,
Someone's notebook. Handwritten.
The writing's barely legible.
oh great. I already look forward to that. If even the game is describing it as barely legible, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare, but let's try reading it. Raphael, the Shining One who heals. In the books of something, he swears to in the book of Jobias, in the book of something, he swears that his Hebrew name means healer. He is thought to be the chief of the Order of Virtues, guardian of the Tree of Life, and one of the seven angels of something, of Jehovah. I don't know. I can't read that. Raphael is declared to be one of the four presences set over all the diseases and all the wounds of the children of men, and is charged to heal the earth. He is said to be the embodiment and he's said to be the friendliest and funniest of all angels, and is often chatting with some unsuspecting mortal beings. As far as tides go, some would see him. No, as far as titles go, some would see him as a regent of the Angel of the Sun and the Angel of Science and Knowledge. Some texts have this archangel as the guide of Sheol, the someone of the underworld. Raphael is not a demon, although his name appears to in many demonological texts and grimoires. Author unknown. B. Okay. Michael, he who is as God. The power known as Michael has many names, but most common is translated as he who is as God. The singular El being an ancient and holy word with a long history. For example, the Babylonian name is something which means the Shining One, with the angels, with the Anglo-Saxons, with the Anglo-Saxon word of the being, I think it says Alf, which means a radiant being. Okay, so if I am reading this correctly, because I'm not sure, like I wouldn't, risk my life or even my limb on it. But if this does say Alf, then I guess Alf is a personification of the Archangel Michael. He's like it is his form more suited to the Anglo-Saxon cultural circle, as it were. Okay. Archangel Michael is identified and named the Prince of Light, who leads a host against the dark legions of Belial, the Prince of Darkness. In this, one of the many tales of Michael, he is the Viceroy of the world, which was the title of Lucifer before the fall. It is foretold in something in Daniel that when the world is in trouble, Michael will once again appear. Author unknown. Text probably retrieved from the Dead Sea Scrolls. The War of the Sons of Light against the Sons of Darkness. There are Muslim traditions which describe Michael as wondrous and magnificent, which describe Michael in wondrous and magnificent form, with wings the color of emerald green, crowned in hair, each with what? Hair with faces? Crowned in something, each with a million faces and mouths, speaking in idyllic dialects. The idyllic dialects, the something. I can't read that. The Quran states that Michael's tears come, that from Michael's tears come the cherubim, outer unknown. The sword of Archangel Michael is certainly one of the great symbolic something to religious writers and historians, is of great symbolic import to religious writers and historians the world over, even if claims of its inherent magical and spiritual properties only have basis in legend and hearsay. The sword is surely the main factor in each and every of Michael's victories. Okay. But can the sword be said to be a sword, or is it a symbolic sword of God, a double-edged weapon to cut down God's enemies at Armageddon, on the last day, on the final day? So can Michael's sword be said to be the same sword of God, or is it indeed a fabled weapon? No. So can Michael's sword be said to be the same word of God, or is it indeed a fabled weapon imbued with holy properties? In one account, Michael is said to have wiped out single-handed and overnight 185,000 men of the Assyrian kings. Of the Assyrian king, someone who was threatening Jerusalem about the time of 700 BC. Was this with the word of God, a sword, or power? Whatever the case, Michael remains the hero of the first war against Lucifer, later known as Satan, where he single-handedly defeated the arch enemy of God and threw him down from the heavens. This is where we attain the imagery of Michael fighting with the dragon. Okay, interesting. So I guess in iconography, the dragon is Satan, which I guess makes kind of sense, because a dragon is is building up on an inherent properties of a snake. It's like a winged snake, so it kind of makes sense for Satan to be a dragon. Okay, Michael is mostly shown in painting and others with his unsheathed sword in his hand, which probably signifies his role as God's champion. As God's champion, then, he does his office. As God's champion, then, does his office amount does his office warrant the need of a sword more powerful than any made or any to be made? According to myth and the Bible, Michael will lock the devil into the abyss for 1,000 years. When this happens, will Michael once again take up his sword? Utter unknown. Okay. I am kind of screwed, however, still, because there are enemies outside. I'm literally just one hit away from dying. I just realized there's one thing I want to check, which is the basement, because I'm not sure if I checked the basement while having the torch. I don't think I ever came back, because I only found the torch when coming out of the basement. It was right here. I was ready to leave this house entirely. So let's go back to the basement again and see if there are any glyphs around to be dispelled.
Locked. There's some sort of lock mechanism built into this.
Okay, there is a passage through here, which is pretty good.
Someone's keeping busy.
I can sense something in here. Magical. Very concentrated.
It's a laboratory of some sorts.
I don't know. Could be a secret passage.
Is this a key?
Key. Floral design.
Okay.
Beer keg. Could use some of that right now.
Cannot inspect the lab
It's got
equipment.
some sort of liquid in it. Any ideas?
Yeah, it's a healing potion at last. But it's the small one, so it's not great, but it's better than nothing. Okay, can't pick any of this up. So I think the only item of significance around here was the key. Let's continue and see if there are any more of those glyphs in the basement. No, but would the key by any chance fit into this door? It does. Okay. That's very good.
What the hell? Hey, what is this place?
I've no idea. But it's an image we're looking at. It's not really here. See how it's shifting?
But what's the purpose of this? Oh, yeah, I need to change for the torch again, because it keeps switching.
What the hell? Hey, what is this place?
I've no idea. But it's an image we're looking at. It's not really here. See how it's shifting?
Okay, is this the tree of knowledge? Like, is this projecting? Because that's the only sort of significant tree that I can think of. You know, the tree of knowing good and evil, the tree from the Garden of Eden that we are not supposed to eat from, and we did, because that's the only significant tree I could think of. So, yeah, but what's the purpose of showcasing it, and more still, how do I how do I actually progress to somewhere? Because just showing me that seemingly gives me nothing. Like there are still rooms in the church that are locked, and I don't really know what to do with them at this point. Like, I am a bit lost here, and there is still the cursed book right here, but I'm not sure if it kills me. Okay, it's a good thing that they cannot shoot me through the window. At least I don't think they can. Okay, let's see if it only takes a part of my health, or... Okay, it only takes a little. And I did find something.
Something sticking out of the pages.
A key. The perseverance has paid off at last.
I have a feeling this book holds the answer to quite a few questions.
No doubt. Let's go through it thoroughly and systematically, okay?
Okay, but I think I am going to do it next time, because I have around 5 to 10 minutes in this episode. And I think it's obviously going to take longer than that, especially with all of the difficulty with reading the font. So I will try to do other things for the remaining 5 minutes, and I will start the next episode by reading this journal. Would the key by any chance open this? It would.
This table's seen better days.
Are they knife or claw marks on the surface?
This is delicate.
Be careful with it.
This is delicate.
Be careful with it.
A tiara. Okay. And a piece of rope. But I cannot interact with it, so I'm not quite sure what its purpose is. And presumably it may be for the bells.
Plain iron key. No markings.
Nothing to give away which lock it fits.
Well, I do have a decent idea of what lock it might fit, which is basically the only other door left, which is this. And indeed,
That figure, the angel, looks similar to the one in the window, don't you think?
Very similar.
and the text said that Archangel Michael is somehow sometimes depicted with emerald wings, so that would be him, right?
Knight, or some soldier. Definitely Norman period, though.
You're not the idiot I first took you for, are you?
What? I still don't understand that. How can this be from the Norman period if he's wearing plate? That has to be late Middle Ages. So I totally don't get what they are talking about.
There's a small indentation here. Looks like a fern or something. What's that discolored ring around the Madonna's head?
You know, I'm not sure. Perhaps the discoloration has something to do with the stone?
Oh, or maybe I have to adorn it with the tiara or something. Yeah. I kind of wasn't expecting that. Did I save? Great, I didn't. I am an idiot. Oh, okay, I am an even bigger idiot because I saved before picking up the journal, didn't I? Or is it after? Oh, okay, it is after. So I do have the key, at the very least, the key to this. Okay, but I will deal with all of this the next time because this episode has been long enough. So that's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.